Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Battletech. I was thinking about our situation now because two of our people are out of action and I've decided to use this time to move between systems. So we'll move to Weldry now and check the War Council, see what this mission or whatever this might be really is, because the reward is only 70,000, so I think it really just might be a meeting where we get more information and then they will send us somewhere else. It's hard to say, so let's start this and maybe we can get some interesting contracts on Weldry. There is one battle, but it's pretty easy, so I'll try to get something else if possible. But we'll see. What is this? Travelers in Need. I think we already know this event, or do we? Let's sell them some supplies. Okay, that was a bad idea. I wasn't sure of the outcome, and I was hoping that it wouldn't reduce our medical points, but it did. Okay, I'll have to remember this and just always stay out of these events. It's a bad time for us to lose some medical points now. Although Akrenon still should be ready in time. So, guess it's fine. By the way, why I didn't do the traveling before I started recording. I think when we arrive to Weldry, there'll be some dialogues immediately, and I didn't want to miss any of that. I guess it's gonna be important for the story. Monthly report. Let's be generous. Don't want to go all the way to extravagant. We don't have that much money, but I still didn't sell any of the items from our storage, so I'm pretty sure we have over 10 million credit reserve. Okay, so it's only one jump to Weldry, and let's get to the planet. It's a pretty long travel from this jump point
upgrades you asked for are online,
to the planet. Now the upgrades. I think we will have to go for the last medbay upgrade. Problem is, we are looking at like 4.5 million investment here. Yeah, demo pod is what we need. Okay, well, kinda have to do it.
I'll get the crew moving.
How long does it take to build this thing? Well, we can check it here, I guess. 30 days, that's a long time. That will allow us to make some money. But I will have to sell some of the extra mechs now. Ready to proceed with the contract. I guess. But I have no idea what to expect from this. Oh, cutscene.
And I promise you that our forces are maintaining a firm upper hand against this false restoration, thanks in part to the support of our newfound allies in the Taurian Concordat. Just today, those allies, led by the heroic Commodore Samuel Osterman, liberated my own daughter, Victoria, from insurgent captivity. And though the fight was hard, our new friends won the day through the strength of their courage and the virtue of their purpose. Soon, we will end this war. And when we do, we will turn our attention back to the expansion of our industry and the betterment of our people. Long live the Taurian Concordat, and long live the Oregon Directorate!
Okay, that sounds like bad news. I have a feeling that Lord Carosas is dead. Anna Maria, I summoned you here to discuss long-term strategy, but we have a crisis to address. You have seen my uncle's broadcast when what Ostergaard did to Lord Carosas, what his soldiers are still doing to the people of Smithen. I'm honor-bound to ride to their defense. Camilla, you've got much bigger things to worry about than Smithen. I won't mince words. Your cause is very nearly lost. With only a small fraction of their fleet, the Taurians have you dramatically outgunned. Given the chance, the Iberia alone could break your army in two. So I guess today's episode will be just about talking. Why are the Taurians fighting for the Directorate? Do you have any concrete answers? If you're looking for proof, I can't help you, but I can tell you what I think is behind all of this. The Perdition Massacre. We can check what that is exactly. A chemical attack on the Taurian border system of Perdition that claimed 11,000 civilian lives. Protector Thomas Calderon was quick to blame his neighbors and rivals, the Federated Sons, for the attack. The Persian Massacre is the latest in a long string of diplomatic incidents that have... You call this diplomatic incident? 11,000... Okay. Excuse me. Diplomatic incidents that have raised tension between the Federated Sons and the Taurian Concordat to a boiling point. I believe that House Davian's attack on the Conquerate created an opportunity for Espinosa and unfortunately for us. I believe that he has taken it. Oh, and unfortunately for us, I believe he has taken, yeah. What opportunity? Pull it out for me. Protector Calderon believes that the Davion invasion of the Taurian Conqueror is imminent. In the Directorate, he sees a convenient pawn and button to protect a poorly defended stretch of the Conqueror's border. If the Directorate's weapons have been coming from the Taurians, I imagine they have had an agreement in place for some time. Yeah, the timing makes sense. By arming the Directorate, Calderon would be fortifying his own border against invasion. When Espinosa learned about Castle Nautilus, he must have used it as a bargaining chip to get the Taurians into the war on his side. In a limited intervention, but yes, Calderon would have leapt at the chance to claim an SLDF armory. With a major war imminent, the capture of a fully stocked outpost castle would have provided Taurians with a tremendous advantage. But you destroyed the armory and killed their soldiers, and apparently destroyed one of their dropships on Unwald. I suspect that your problems with the Taurian Conqueror have only just begun. Great, that's what we needed, to drag a major power into our small conflict. Commodore Ostergaard wants to hurt us, he has to find us. The Reach is the big place. Of course it is, that's why Taurian battlemechs are sacking Smithen. Even as we speak, he's trying to lure Lady Arano to him. It's a deliberate provocation, Camilla. You must realize that. Well, we fought against the Taurians on R2. We know what we are up against, so let's talk about how we are going to win this. Not through direct confrontation. If you let Ostergaard bait you into attacking him on Smithen, you will die, as will Lady Arano. This isn't hyperbole, Camilla. You will die if you take the field against him, and your restoration will perish with you. What would you counsel me to do then? Nothing? Would you have me sit on my hands while a Taurian butcher murders the people I have sworn to protect? I would advise you to lead your army wisely and to stay out of battles you cannot win. Camilla, listen to me. There is still hope, but you won't find it on the battlefield. The alliance between the Taurians and the Directorate is tenuous, far more so than they would have you believe. Protector Calderon knows what kind of man your uncle is. We could turn allies into enemies if we play our cards right. If that's true, why would he join forces with Espinosa in the first place? His nation is teetering on the brink of war with the Federated Suns, Commander Fencka, and for all the Conqueror's bravado, it would certainly lose such a conflict. Given the circumstances, is it really so surprising that he'd accept an offer of friendship? If open warfare does erupt, he's going to need all the help he can get. As I said, I'm sure that we can turn this situation to our advantage. Even as we speak, my agents are digging for information that will open a rift between our enemies, and I'm confident that they will find it. But Camilla, none of this will mean anything if you let Ostergaard goad you into a suicidal charge. So I beg you, ignore him, stay away. Can't do that, ladies, Centrala. If you'd been here before we liberated the system, if you'd seen the things we have seen, you'd know better than to ask. I appreciate your advice, Anna Maria, but were I to follow it, the Oregon people would lose faith in me, and they'd be right to do so. I owe it to them to be better than that, and so I will fight, but not in the way that our enemies expect. Tell me what you mean. Ostergaard expects me to deploy my army against the forces on Smithton, to lead from the front, as I have in our battles with Directorate. You have convinced me that this is a risk I cannot take, and so, if he expects me to come at him with a hammer, I'll use a scalpel instead. I trust that your company is up to the task, Akredon. Well, if the price is right... Sure, I'll be your scalpel. There you have it, Anna Maria. That's my answer. I won't take the field myself, and I won't redirect my army, but I'll be damned if I let Ostergaard's troops slaughter my people without a fight. Your mercenaries have been one of your key advantages in this war, Camilla. By doing this, you're putting them at grave risk. But if your heart is set on returning to Smithton, I'm powerless to stop you. Instead, I'll wish you good luck and take my leave. I'll be in touch when my agents know more, but please, Camilla, stay safe. I don't know if I can stabilize the breach without you. I won't let Ostergaard kill me, Anna Maria, I promise. Okay, Lady Arano's contract to repel the Taurian assault on Smithton is ready to review in the command center. We should follow up when you think we're ready. And now I'm sure that I'm in the unknown. I haven't done this mission before. Now let's check our contracts that we have available here. And we have only one. But now when we are here, may as well do this. Battle in Highlands sounds easy enough. It's quite well paid, so maybe I'll just go all in on money from this. It's only 3 skulls, so unlikely we would find any assault mags. Just try to... But I think in this case it will be better to go for money. I don't think the salvage would be worth more. What is this, by the way? That's where we came from. How long does it take to fly to Smithton? Yeah, I'll have to check the star map next time. For now... Where do we start? I wanted to check something, I know that, but I forgot what it was. Whatever, let's just start this. Oh, I know what I wanted to check. Stores. It should be a rich star system, so there is a chance we get something interesting. AC20. Nope. C plus. Okay, I take it back. This is a horrible system. And I can do the trading, the selling off camera. Contracts. And definitely don't travel. Want to do the mission. Okay, but as usual, I'll still keep the option to pick one item manually in case there is like really good weapon that we want to take. Except, whom do we take with us? 146. Okay, Medusa has more experience. Let's go. And hopefully this time it will be a better mission for a decade than the previous one. It really was quite unlucky for him, and the Banshee's performance there looked pretty bad. So hopefully this time it will be a little bit better, and it will show why I want to have something like the Banshee in the squad. Again, I'll say the Banshee is not like the final mag for Decker. Most likely, if I get the 100-ton mags, especially Atlas, I kind of like that mag. I will replace the Banshee.
Command interface initiated.
But it'll be like most likely the last replacement now. The enemy dropships landed somewhere in this area. Commander, acquire their location and engage them. Let's put a stop to their raid. Where is the edge of the map?
Commander.
This looks like a pretty large map, or we are probably just in the middle of it. So there is a good chance we'll get flanked. Okay, Behemoth.
Commander.
You'll have to move first. Nope. Stay in the forest.
Heading out.
There we go. What is this? A vehicle? No, it's a 65-ton mag. That's not bad. Akredon can just hide behind this hill in the forest. Medusa will move with Behemoth.
On my way.
Question is, which way do I want to send Decker? I think they will all be here. Oh, and here is the edge of the map. So let's try to move behind them. Probably, yeah, I can sprint significantly farther than I can jump. So for the first turn, we'll just rely on the maximum evasion.
Aye, aye.
This is what I like about the Banshee. I just don't have to get guided every single turn. The high evasion and a ton of armor, I can just move at maximum speed, and if I get hit a couple of times, the armor can easily handle it.
Yes, Commander.
But now it's time to start jumping around, I think. I was hoping we'll be able to get all the way on the top of this cliff. Never mind. I'll just stay under it then. Don't really have a choice, but at least we will be covered, and we can sensor lock something. Just 2 mechs still. I have a feeling there is something coming from this side. Okay, sensor lock. Let's sensor lock this guy. He already moved.
Sensors locked on.
And wait. I'm hoping that there'll be one more mech that moves in the vision. What is this? 60 ton something. And this guy, please move in vision range. Nope. I was hoping that I'd be able to multi-target.
Waiting for orders.
Let's stay in the forest for now. And we'll just use breaching shots. Fire.
Copy that.
Ready for orders.
Can I move far enough so that I would see whatever this is? Nope. You know what? Let's just sprint this way. I really have a feeling there might be something coming from the flank. And what we are currently facing on this side, we can definitely handle with just 3 mechs. What is this? There is something. Fire.
Engaging target.
What the hell? Okay, still guarded. Wait. So that's another heavy. So we are facing what? 3 heavies and 1 medium mech.
Reporting heavy damage.
For a second, I got scared there. That was a headshot. Okay, that was a lot of damage.
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander.
Oh, man. Huh. I don't think that the catapult used all the missiles. Okay, they're good.
Standing by.
Time to move.
Firing jump jets.
Let's keep that catapult busy.
Copy that. Standing by.
And because we don't have a breaching shot, let's just unload everything. I'm thinking about precision strike. Increase the chance to hit. Only 2% chance to hit the head. What if we try to hit the side torso with ammo, ideally? Medium laser, the same thing. Same thing on both sides. It's probably a waste using a cold shot on this, or cold shot, precision strike. Now let's just fire.
Locking in. All weapons.
We destroyed 2 autocannon. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Ready for orders.
Okay, Behemoth. Wonder if this mag is still guarded.
Roger that.
He is. So this is time for multi-target. 1, 3. How much damage is it? More than the AC5. We'll go like this, I think. A, B, C.
Affirmative.
How does it look like with their stability? Not good enough.
Engaging multiple targets.
Ready for orders.
Really? I can't attack from behind? It would expose my back. That sounds like a horrible idea. Let's move all the way around then. Sometimes these angles on the melee attacks are so weird. Okay, that hurt.
Engaging multiple targets.
And now Behemoth.
Yes,
Can we
Commander.
see all three still? We can. But this time the Wolverine is not guarded. How are we gonna do it? A, B, C. Try to get rid of the Wolverine. A, C, and everything else here. Okay. Fire.
Multiple targets confirmed.
Nice headshot. That was pretty good. Did we hit the head 3 times, like once on each mag? I think we did.
Commander, I'm wounded.
This thing is cursed. It's not the person or the mag, it's the position in the squad. Anyone who is in the 3rd position is just taking headshots all the time. Oh well, we have the... So far it's fine because we have the cockpit mod.
Ready for orders.
Does it look like? This might be worried. How is it called? The precision strike. I'd have to hit the center torso with pretty much everything. It's 9% chance. Okay. That's pretty bad. What about the other one? I'll just focus on this guy. No one can help us with him. Let's do as much damage as possible. Here. C5. He doesn't have that many weapons left.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
And he's unsteady. Why? I screwed up. No. It's okay. Just have to turn a bit. A... E... Fire.
Engaging multiple targets.
I'm wounded. Minimal
So
damage
far,
on
so
that
good.
hit.
We have cockpit mod on both these mags.
Waiting for orders.
Decker. Would be the chance to hit side torso. Pretty decent. What do you have in there? Heat sinks and in the arm AC5. Yeah, I think I'll take it. Fire.
Firing all weapons.
There we go.
Receiving you.
Thinking might be better do it this way. It's only 70% chance to hit. Okay, this is better. Fire.
Acknowledged.
I know this guy is standing in the forest, but the center torso is in a horrible condition. I was hoping we would do enough
That
damage.
hit something good.
I had to be pretty close.
Yeah.
Can I still do it?
Move into position.
I think he'll go for the kill. Fire.
Targeting for an alpha strike. Hostile eliminated.
Damage minimal.
Commander? Locked on for physical attack. That's a kill.
Okay, and now we just have to get rid of the last one. I will just unload everything. I know he is standing in the forest, but I want the stability damage.
All weapons committed.
What do you need?
It's gonna hurt.
Locking in. All weapons. One less target.
Well, that was a pretty easy mission,
Mission
but with 3 heavy mags, there is still a chance that we can get something interesting from this. One interesting weapon, I think there is a good chance. More importantly, no one took damage this time, even though they managed to hit or score 2 headshots. It's fine. Oh, this is tempting. Later we will need one LRM-15 launcher once we get a stalker. Accuracy crit. I'd rather get the damage on medium lasers. And the gyro. Oh man, +3 to melee hit. Yeah, so now from just a random easy mission, there are 2 items that I really want to get. It increases chance to hit in melee fight. I'd love to get this for Decker. This is so rare. Not that this is common, like. But Decker has already quite a decent chance to hit, and there is no way to get over 95%. So he's capped most of the time. Let's just go with those missiles, and fingers crossed that we get the gyro, but we will have to get pretty lucky. There we go. Well, you just have to ask and you shall receive. Been thinking about giving the gyro to someone else. because in the really tough battles, it always ends up as a brawl. Everyone just ends up in the melee combat. And Decker is already capped most of the time, so we could maybe equip this on another mag. I think I'll check that off camera, figure out how we use the gyro. It doesn't weigh anything, so we can put it on every single mag as long as there is room, I think, in the center torso. So that could be a limiting factor. Other than that, let's check contracts for the next time. Nothing left here. I'm not sure if we do the Smith and Defense. Only 3 skulls sounds pretty easy. Quite a lot of money. I may actually do it just for the money. We could use 1.5 million right now. And over the desert. Destroy base. I don't like these 2 missions. So 99% we will go for another priority mission next time. As usual, I'll check all the important things off camera. We will have to do the priority mission without Glitch, but, well, Glitch will be out for quite a while, and I'm definitely not waiting for him. So, for today we are done. I hope that you still liked this mission. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye-bye.